Dubs. All right.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Ready, set.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Williams going to get it again on second down. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. On third down, Vick. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A give to Williams, running right. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards.
He's still throwing bullets.
Vick goes play action. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying it up defensively. And now it brings up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. third down. Vic out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Vic to throw on fourth down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Perry, and he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, Perry. He finds his man complete. That's Gonzalez. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. In motion left here, Sanders. 2 yards, good enough for first.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Now they'll change things up.
Throwing on first down. Perry. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
They're certainly not giving much hope to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, They're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allow him that.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Operating from the gun. Perry. And that's complete to Sanders. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Perry. It's caught by Sanders. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second down and 3.
Now a handoff up the middle. Vick. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Perry. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They still can't get it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Perry. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Now they'll audible to something else.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Vic to throw. Perry. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Perry. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tony Gonzalez from 8 yards out. And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The throw on 2nd down from Vic, incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Vic readies to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now they got to get to the line quickly. A 1st down throw coming for Vic. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Vic to the air again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It's a play fake. Now Vic. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw, Vick. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A final shot before break. Perry. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Perry. Trying to improvise. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They'll try to throw it here. Vick.
Vick in trouble, and down he goes.
And quickly, they get to the line. Vick to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On first down, Perry.
On its slant, he's got Sanders.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing on first down, Perry.
Julio Jones has it on the slant. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Operating from the gun, Perry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Back to throw, Perry. And it's caught. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
They'll go. It's Patterson.
And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Right there.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Desperation time. Vic on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The
I
6-yard
don't know what
line, the
glitched
line of
line thing he's
scrimmage on
doing.
2nd and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Falcons start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense. They'll go for two. They're going to try and run.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. On play action, Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing again, Vick on second and 10. Buying time to his left. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Vick.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. They'll look to run for him with Williams. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Looking to throw. Perry airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
19 Lions. Ready.
On 4th down, Perry. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Michael Vick. Looking downfield for Jones.
Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Vick on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Vick now. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Alright, man.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Jackson now to return.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ready.
They begin the drive with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Go, Ian, go.
They run it again with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now here's Vick. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down, Vick. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Kyron Williams.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways. Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Dobbs. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be up around the 45-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this 1st down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and he'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
2nd and 9. They'll go again with Patterson.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Dobbs. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a... With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
To throw right away is Vick.
And his first pass is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't get on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press it out deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
On 3rd down, Vick.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Sam Laporta, 79 yards. And the Dolphins need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. From the shotgun, it's Vick.
This one into the hands of Pitts.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 36 yards on the play.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just let receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Vick. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. It's complete to Brown, right side.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
It'll be Vick once more. And this is caught. Touchdown. Deshaun Jackson from 6 yards away.
And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go, and just about the travel and turn defenses into rush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, we completed pass that we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, they helped get him out of trouble.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Vick now from the 50. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll power ahead but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
These two teams all tied after one. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Vick readies to throw. That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try to pound it in with Allstott.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Second and goal from the 1. Vick to throw it.
This to Laporta, right side.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Sam Laporta.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Literally be right there.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Vick. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw, Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Michael Vick. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35. Vick operating on 1st down. And that's going to be caught for the Eagles touchdown. Julio Jones, 33 yards.
And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just
How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Vic on 2nd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Dolphins will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 3rd and 1, here's Vic. And he'll be hit as he releases it. It's certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback when there's extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now here's Vic. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Let's go now.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Vic now. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Yeah, this is going to be recovered in the end zone, but remember, here in the final 2 minutes of the half, this can only be advanced by the man who lost it. So no touchdown, and this will come back out to the spot of the fumble.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter.
We can't grab a fumble.
He's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now the he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A first down throw coming for Vic. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Vic to the air again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Fourth down, Vic.
Out of his hands quick to Jackson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
First down, Vic. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now we give up the middle to Williams. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Good with a PAT, and we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And nothing doing here as this time the Navy gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Here's third and quite a ways.
Operating from the gun, Vic.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Ty Law. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a...
And this has caught. Touchdown.
Kyle Pitts
From 10 yards out.
And the Eagles have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Now it's timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, that.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
I'm out, man. GG's bro, I get with you, gorilla. That's a bet. Have a good stream, bro.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. And that's caught inside the 30. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1 yard.